Hello friends, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I thought we could play some dress up and style outfits inspired by the fairies from the fairy books by Cicely Mary Barker. Hello friends, I hope you guys are all doing well. Recently I saw this fairy filter on TikTok and it got me thinking. It would be really fun to try to style outfits inspired by, so not recreations of, but outfits that sort of give the essence of a bunch of the different fairies from the Cicely Mary Barker books, which are really popular amongst cottagecore girlies. And so I personally think the books are so cute, and so I thought it'd be really fun to attempt to see what I could create that slightly resembled a few of the fairies. So I have about 5 or 6 fairy outfits pulled up here. I think I actually only have enough stuff to create 5 outfits. So I've picked the complete book of flower fairies of the spring, flower fairies of the garden, flower fairies of the autumn. And then I also pulled the treasury of flower fairies. So those are the 5. I'll pop them up on the screen here so you can sort of get an idea of what we're working toward. And I thought I would just sort of take you guys along with me on this process of trying to recreate outfits that give this sort of vibe. We have the complete book of flower fairies. The fairy is wearing a pink sort of tank top, and then it has flower petals going down the front. My initial thought was that I could have used this dress and just like left it sort of half open so that it looked like it was sort of pedaling over it, but I don't think these two are gonna go well together, so we're moving along from that idea. I don't love that together. No, definitely not. I mean, this is doing something. This is like a peachy color. I don't know if I like that either. To be honest, I don't have another option unless I sort of flip the colors, because then I could go for this yellow off the shoulder top, and then I could do this situation. Do we like that better? Like, do you think that would look cute with this over top of it? I don't know, maybe. That's feeling correct to me. I think I like the idea of putting these two together. So here are the looks that I put together for this fairy. So for this outfit, I definitely did a color swap. Instead of doing pink on top and yellow on the bottom, I have pink on bottom and yellow on top. But I still think that this works really well, and I felt like the delicate details in each of these pieces worked well. So let's break down this outfit starting from the bottom. I started with my brown high top Converse. These were the Chuck Taylor's 1970s retro throwback Converse that I got back in December for Christmas. And I felt like, I don't know, in my brain, I thought flowers grow in the dirt. Dirt is brown. I'll throw on my brown Converse. It made sense in my brain, and I like that logic, so I went for it. Also, brown is just a neutral color, and because it's like the exact same color as my hair, I do feel like it sort of end caps the outfit really well. I also paired them with these lacy socks, which I felt like gave a nice delicate floral sort of detail. Moving up, I have on this pink wrap dress that I thrifted on Poshmark. It's originally from Shein, but I did thrift it. The ruffles really reminded me of the silhouette of the dress that the fairy herself is actually wearing. And the ditzy heart print brought in a really hyper feminine, cutesy type of feeling to the outfit, and I was excited to add that in. Now this is a wrap dress, so I wanted to incorporate the ties into the top of the dress to make this outfit feel a little bit more accessorized, and to also just tie the whole thing together, bring some definition to my waist. So at the top, I have on this butter yellow crop top that has a lettuce sleeve hem around the sleeves and around the neckline, which again I felt like was really reminiscent of flower petals. And then again, I wrapped those ties around the bottom of the top to bring in some waist definition and to just sort of marry the two pieces together. For accessories, I went with this yellow and pink hair bandana that has lovely florals all over it. I felt like this could not be more perfect, and it helped to really marry the two pieces together. And then I also threw on this fairy necklace that I actually made, and these earrings here that I got at a local museum. I went with silver hardware for both of these pieces to just sort of tie everything together. And this is this look. I really love it. It felt really cottagecore and cute and very girly, and I just loved it so much. Okay, up next, we're talking the spring flower fairy. This one, I immediately knew what I wanted to do. Actually, there were 2 options. The options were my linen naive dress, which never gets anywhere and does feel very fey to me. I love, love, love this dress, but hear me out. While I think that this gives fairy vibes, I like the color variation that we get with the drawing. So I thought, what if I paired this very light celery green dress with this slightly darker celery green sweater vest over top, and then I have green tights, but I think we're gonna skip on that because they're a totally different color. It could be a cool tonal moment, like a monochrome tonal moment, but it's not necessarily what I think we're going for here. But I thought this could be fun, and it's different, and it's gonna help me to sort of branch outside of my normal with style, I think. So I think I want to try this. The dress is from Walmart. I've had it for a while now. And then this sweater vest I got at Burlington? TJ Maxx. One of the two. So yeah, this is what this outfit turned out to look like. This outfit here might be one of my favorites. It's definitely not something I would have thought to pair together originally, but I'm so happy that I did. I'm a big fan of monochrome and sort of tonal outfits, and so I loved how this one turned out. I do wish the sweater vest was just inherently a bit more cropped, but a belt can fix that issue. So starting from the bottom of this outfit, I do just have on my brown Oxford heels from Charlie Stone shoes. I love those shoes. They're so comfortable and they're so versatile. They go with so many outfits, and they're the perfect kind of shoe to have in your wardrobe. Fortunately, they're not available anymore, but Oxfords are readily available in other places. I then just have on the same white lacy socks. Again, I felt like they brought in the sort of whimsical delicacy of fairies. So for the rest of the look here, I'm playing with green tones. So starting with the under layer, I have on this light celery green dress that I picked up at Walmart, I believe last spring or summer. And it's just this really beautiful, almost erring on the side of mint color. Then moving up, I added on this sort of dusty sage green sweater vest. This, I think I got at either TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of the two, or maybe even Burlington. I feel like these colors are both leaning sort of cool, and so they marry together so well. You can have sort of cool tone greens and warm tone greens that lean a little bit more yellow. I felt like these ones leaned a little bit more blue, and I felt like they worked so well together. Now for accessories for this outfit, I did a double earring situation. I paired these dangling earrings that a family member gave me with these gold hoops that I got on Etsy. And then for this fairy necklace, this one's actually the gold version. I have a gold and a silver version, and this is the gold version of that fairy necklace. And then in my hair, I have on this gold butterfly headband that I picked up at Walmart last year sometime. And then these orange flower pins in my bun that my older brother actually got me for Christmas a couple of years ago. And they're one of my favorite things to use as accessories in my hair. Okay, up next, we're talking the Autumn Fairy. So I actually saw this incredible dress that I was gonna get at Kohl's, and it was this really lovely wine color velvet, and it was so beautiful, but it was like one size too big. And I was like, dang it, they didn't have it for a size down, and it was on final sale, and I was like, dang, if they would have had it, I would have gotten it. And it honestly would have been so perfect for this. But I do actually think I can put together an outfit that exudes this vibe. So this outfit is like very drapey, and it's very long line. So of course I thought immediately we have to go with this. This is a really beautiful long pink sweater dress. The Autumn Fairy is wearing a sort of wine color, so it's not quite this bright pink. But I thought what I could do, I guess there's several options here. We could layer this dress over top and do like a layered moment, which could help to add to that sort of layered drapiness. I don't know, I think this could be interesting. The bottom is not giving though. I don't love that you can see the pink at the bottom. That's maybe not my favorite. But maybe if I wear this open like a vest, I'll have to try it. Well, I'll try it with this open like a vest. The other option is I have these two ponchos. This one is like a mauve-y, pinkish, purpley color, and this is a wine color. I think the wine color would look really pretty sort of paired over top of it, and again give that sort of mixed dimensional sort of drapiness. So I think I might try to go for this. And then the fairy has like a really fun hat, like it's one of those really cute hats that you see like cottagecore girlies put their babies in, and it's really, really cute. I mean, I have a couple of hats I could maybe throw on that could give a similar feeling, this is where we landed with the autumn fairy.
Okay, now this outfit is an unexpected winner. I absolutely love it, and I knew it reminded me of Studio Ghibli when I put it on, but when I posted this outfit on TikTok a few weeks ago, I was not expecting the video to get like 12,000 views. It was very weird, but I really love this outfit. Now, starting from the bottom, I have on what we like to call here my adventure boots. These I thrifted on Poshmark. They're originally from Target. They are falling apart quite a bit because I do wear them often, and I also sort of wear them out in the rain or to jump across creeks and things. So they definitely have seen better days, but I do still love them so much. Then underneath, the bottom layer is this pink sweater dress that I got at Walmart a couple of years ago, and it's just really comfortable. It's super cute, and it'll keep you warm on a cooler day. Over top of it, and I think this is where the outfit really starts to lean Studio Ghibli, I have this maroon wine colored pinafore. I picked this up a few years back. My brother actually picked it out for me. We went thrifting together and he picked this dress out for me, and it's to this day one of my favorite dresses in my closet. I like it because I love pinafores, but also it's so versatile because you can wear it how I have it here, which is slightly ajar. So I have the bust area of this dress buttoned all the way up, and then the skirt area open so that it functions more like a vest. I feel like this is a fun way to play with the sort of tiered drapery of the inspiration picture, since I obviously don't have something that has all of those bustles in it. Then to accessorize, I threw my hair in braids, and I threw on my favorite straw hat, which is originally from Kohl's and is from the Lauren Conrad brand. I did not put earrings on because I always feel like when my hair is braided, you can't really see them that well, so it felt like it was kind of moot, but you can also throw on accessories, of course, if you want to.
Okay, and then the last one we have here is a treasury of flower fairies, and this one is a pink and green look. I think this has to be the top that I go with, because I think that would just be so perfect, since the fairy has this sort of leafy, sort of peplum looking top, and it's this like light sort of green. Now this is a little bit more mint, but that's totally fine. I think this is the perfect top for this. Now, in terms of skirts, I have a couple of options. I could go for this pink ballet skirt that I made. I could use sort of this dress as a skirt, but I don't know if I love the double sort of peplum-y sort of ruffle look, so I'm not sure that's exactly correct. I could utilize this dress again, but I don't know. I think I like the idea of using this skirt, so I think I might try to go for these and then add just some fun accessories to make it feel a bit more whimsical. I might throw on some white tights and just like really go in on this one. I do only own like 2 pairs of flats, so you're not gonna see a ton in ways of like similar shoes. I'm really just gonna try to go for what feels correct and like just feels best for the outfit, because again, inspired by, not recreations, something I really have to remind myself. But yeah, I think these could look really cute together, and then I'll add some bits and bobs. So here is where we landed with this one.
Okay, this one was really hard for me to figure out. I must have tried this outfit on 16 different ways and just couldn't figure out a way to like it. And then I finally added a couple of more accessories to it, and I think I landed on an outfit I like. Now this is quite a bit outside of my comfort zone, not something that I might wear in a normal day. I don't wear a ton of pastels, but I do still think it is a really pretty outfit. So let's start from the bottom and work our way up. Up first, I have on my tan naturalizer loafers that I picked up at the Goodwill a few years ago now. I don't get as much wear out of these anymore because they are really falling apart, but I do still love them so dearly, and they're just like one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes I've ever owned. Then I did throw on some white tights. The fairy in the inspiration picture is in fact wearing some white tights, and I thought this was a fun way to directly reference the inspiration picture. Then for the skirt, I have on this pink little flouncy jersey knit one that I made for myself. This is sort of like the ballerina skirt trend. Things like this are very readily available online. They're also incredibly easy to make. If this was something that you wanted to make for yourself, you could just use a half circle skirt pattern or formula and move along from there. It's quite simple. You can do it by hand or you can do it with machine. Then moving up, I have on this mint green, sort of bluey toned tank top with a peplum, and I felt like the peplum was so perfect because, again, the inspiration picture, the fairy has on this sort of triangular shaped, leafy, sort of petaled top, and I felt like this was so reminiscent of the inspiration picture. And then to accessorize, I threw on this slightly dustier tonal green cardigan that I got at H&M around Christmas time, and it has this really lovely chunky bedazzled bow detailing on the front. And then of course, I think the thing that really tied this whole outfit together for me is this collar. This is from Magnus Clothing Company, which is actually closing. So all of their collars are on sale. So if you guys wanted to check them out, I recommend doing that sooner rather than later. But this is one of my favorite collars I've ever owned and probably ever will own. It's this beautiful mint blue and pink sort of pastel floral lacy collar, and it is just so lovely, and I really felt like this was the thing that made this look work. I also threw this pink hair ribbon in my hair like a headband, and then I have on my butterfly earrings that I got when I was a teenager. I believe these are from Swarovski crystals, and I felt like they just felt very ethereal and whimsical and fairy-like.
Okay, so unfortunately the footage for this particular outfit had to be filmed on another card, which somehow got corrupted. So I'm not gonna be able to walk you through my thought process of picking out this outfit, but originally I was planning on doing the winter fairy. I had picked out my sort of vintage nightgown, and I thought maybe I could do a fun sort of like nightwear kind of outfit, and then I just hated how it turned out. So I shifted gears and decided to go for the flower fairy of the garden outfit. And this is quite a bit different from what the original looks like. I don't have a ton of purple or a ton of lavender, or any lavender actually, in my wardrobe. And so I was really just trying to work with what I had, and I think I came up with a pretty fun outfit that is, again, inspired by, not a direct copy of, and that can be actually worn in just normal life. I mean, maybe if you work in an office, you wouldn't want to wear it to an office, but you can wear it if you work from home or if you're just like living your life on a weekend. So here is that look.
The final outfit was a last minute switch up, but I'm actually quite happy with how this one turned out. This is for the flower fairies of the garden. Now it is quite different from the reference photo, but my aim was to sort of play with the tonal purple color palette of the inspiration picture. So starting from the bottom, I have on my white Converse and those white lacy socks again. My white Converse I thrifted on Poshmark. I feel like Converse are a really easy shoe to thrift, so I would definitely recommend keeping your eye out for that. Then the bottom layer of this outfit is actually this thrifted sort of nightgown, I guess. It's kind of like a slip dress, but it's made out of a pretty thick jersey cotton mix, and it's really, really comfortable and could definitely pass as just a normal everyday dress. I liked this because even though it's quite different from the lavender that the inspiration picture has, it has a floral print on it, and it also plays with the pinkish purpley tones. So there is some tonal shifting and tonal differences, but it also ties really well to the top of the outfit, which is this purple sweater vest. Now this part I felt like worked really well for the inspiration picture. The fairy does look like she's wearing a puff sleeve lavender top with a darker purple sweater vest over it, and I felt like the top really worked well with matching the inspiration. But this is a sweater vest that I thrifted at the Goodwill many years ago now. It's definitely a go-to, a favorite. And then underneath it I have on this white puff sleeve top that I got from Hollister, I believe, and I just really loved the pairing of them together. And I also felt like having this white tied in the white floral details in the skirt. For accessories, I just threw in a lavender ribbon in my hair, and then I have on these dangling star earrings that I made for myself. And that is the final look.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Again, don't forget to subscribe down below. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. This video was so fun to film. I would love to know which of these outfits was your favorite. I also think it'd be really fun to continue styling outfits inspired by these fairies in short form content, so maybe like Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. So that could be really fun. Also, have y'all heard of Lemon8? What is this? Lemon8 is some new social media app. It's very pretty. It's giving Pinterest meets Instagram. I don't know, I downloaded it. So maybe I could also do it over there. You're welcome to follow me over there if you want. It's fun, but also it's like much more involved content than Instagram and TikTok because it's mostly like infographics and stuff. So I don't know, it's interesting. it's an interesting format, interesting platform. So if you guys are interested in checking me out over there, you can do that too. Aside from that, I'd love to know which of these fairy outfits are your favorite. If you guys decide to style outfits inspired by said fairies or any of the other fairies from the Cicely Mary Barker books, please tag me. I'd love to see them. And I think that's really all I have for you guys. So don't forget, it costs absolutely nothing to be kind, so be kind to yourself and others, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.